Greetings, English 245 students. I'm your instructor. My name is Janet Lucas, and welcome to class. I'm super excited to be teaching this class. It's one of my absolute favorites. I only get to teach it once a year, maybe every couple of years, and so I'm super excited. And so English 245 is American literature, and it's a theme-based American literature. And so our theme this quarter is going to be nature writing. And so hopefully you've gotten your textbook already. I'll go to some basic stuff like, what do you call me? So most of my students over the years call me Dr. J. And please call me Dr. J. If you would like a little bit more formality, or you feel a little bit uncomfortable or weird with that, then you can call me Dr. Lucas or Professor Lucas. Don't call me Mrs. And because I'm not a Mrs. for one, and that's what you do in high school. And so just in case you're running START and that's kind of what you're used to, or you're shortly out of high school, or maybe that's just what your habit is. And so anyway, Professor Lucas, Dr. Lucas, and good habit to get in with all the rest of your professors at Peninsula College and beyond also. So I am super happy you're here, and I'm really happy that you took this class. So I'm going to try to have a weekly video kind of like this every week, and it's just really pretty informal. I don't really edit it and stuff. It's just kind of me talking, and just to we're just one human being to another, right? And so anyway, one thing that I wanted to do first of all is I want to share my screen, and I want to show you around the class and kind of how things work in my Canvas classroom. I know that it is difficult on all of you, that we all use Canvas in a different way, but we use Canvas in a different way because we're doing different things with it, right? And we have we're using it in accordance with whatever our teaching style happens to be. So what I do with my class is I don't like all the clicking around where you got to click here and find this, and you got to click there and find that. And you think that there's some sort of, there's some mystery place where there's assignments you're missing. They're not. There's nothing like that on this page. Your assignments for every single week are right in your face. As soon as you pop into the class, you are going to see this homepage, and it says English 245, American Literature 2. All of the assignments for the week are on this page. There will be a new page every week, and I store all those old pages in case you have to go back. Under pages, see that left-hand link, and then you go view all pages, and you will see anything that I have posted up here previously. But I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that. What I need you to really understand and internalize is that it's absolutely vital to read this page thoroughly every single week and click on all of the links. The links are all in blue font, and sometimes they lead you to a website that you need to read, and sometimes they lead you to assignments. Sometimes they lead you to instructional material, and that's the only clicking around that you're going to have to do. But you do have to do it. It's absolutely vital to read that, since we're not in a face-to-face environment and we don't have regular Zoom meetings or some time that we meet, right? Other than my office hours. So it's absolutely vital to read this every week. I give you the whole day Monday to read it and get ready. And I will often have the course content for the next week loaded before Monday. So, hey, get a head start. So it starts up here. Please read all the material on this page carefully, then complete the assignments that are due this week, and read and watch the instructional material. The instructional material will sometimes be written, and it will sometimes
Please read all the material on this page carefully, Then complete the assignments that are due this week, and read or watch the instructional material. All this.
Can you hear that? I must have accidentally made the screen reader come on, but if you have a disability, you probably need the screen reader, so it's kind of cool that it's there. So anyway, and that's available to anybody. You don't have to be disabled. So I have a list here. This week's tasks, scroll down for details and assignments, click the blue links for assignments and instructional material. So the first thing is Ask Dr. J. And Ask Dr. J is a discussion forum for questions about the class. And don't ask stuff about your individual circumstances here. That's more for the Canvas inbox over here. But if you have a question about the class, I guarantee so does everybody else. So pop in here, and I will have a different one of these every single week and ask your question, and I will check that a couple of times a day and get you answers. If you don't see an answer, will you please Canvas inbox me and say, I have a question in there, Dr. J. So thank you for that. So assignments, please read all the assignments and instructional material on this page. Assignment, and I write assignment in all caps, or I will say instructional material. And this week it's all assignments, right? Be sure to pick up your textbook, which is the Norton Book of Nature Writing. I encourage everybody, but especially English composition students, which is not you, right? And you're going to be doing plenty of writing, but there are not as many kind of formal writing assignments, and this isn't a writing class, more of a reading class. But Grammarly will still come in handy for all of your courses. I will have a syllabus all filled out, and on the screen on your left, like right here, a little bit, probably tomorrow. And so this is the first like assignment. Okay, so we have Dr. J's Canvas orientation. And so I'm going to click in here because it's blue font, right? Okay, so how to contact me, write Canvas emails, respond to each other, which is basically included greeting line. Because if you don't include a greeting line, it sounds to me like if I read a Canvas inbox email that says, Dear Dr. J, where do I find the syllabus? I'm going to respond to it a lot better than one without a greeting line. And here's one without a greeting line. Here's how it sounds to me. Where is the syllabus? So, you can imagine, you want to be talked to nicely, and so do I. So that's why I have a greeting line. How the class works in Canvas is what I'm showing you right now, as I try to avoid too much clicking on stuff. And you find it on the homepage. There is no other place at all whatsoever where I hide assignments or make things hard to find. I do not do that. I just want you to succeed. Course week and due dates, I go from midnight Sunday to 11:59 p.m. the next Sunday. And I often will assign, I have a couple of things that I assign during the week. Like the discussions, the first post of the discussion where you answer my questions are due on Wednesdays. But the 3 responses that you give to your colleagues aren't due until Sunday night. But don't wait until Sunday night to do it, right? Just because they're due on Sunday doesn't mean do them on Sunday, right? It means do them early. And the reason why I have this system is because lots of you have weird schedules. You are athletes, you're workers, you have families, you have 5 kids at home, you have all kinds of stuff going on, or all of the above sometimes. And so I try to provide as much freedom to complete the assignments in your own time as I can. So how to succeed in discussions and other small assignments. And you think, small assignments, they don't matter. Yes, they do. They add up a lot. And I have a lot of small assignments so that my class doesn't just depend on like doing well on 2 or 3 things. Like you can do well and not so well on lots of assignments and still get a really good grade in here if you keep up with the small assignments. And basically, the overall thing with small assignments is answer all the questions, number one, and answer all the questions with 3 or 4 sentences each, right? You don't need to write a doctoral dissertation. I already did that for you, right? And so don't let it take up too much time, but 3 or 4 sentences each is plenty. How to handle the reading load. Just started early, right? Started early. And in literature classes, there's kind of a lot of reading because it's a literature class. So make sure that you do that and that you have enough time, not only to read the stuff I assign, but also like the class page and all the assignments you're supposed to do for the week. All right, so that's Dr. J's Canvas orientation. And there is a quiz on this down on assignment number 9. You have a discussion here. You have goals for the quarter. You got to, of course, click in there. And that talks about the discussion. You will also see that this week I have assigned you stuff, and I haven't really assigned you anything yet about or from the textbook, but I will. But these are just as much assignments as the textbook work is. And so you have a link to the Quileute creation story. And so I started with local stories. And this one is one too. And we have a video of a storyteller telling the Quileute wolves origin story. I have some historical context. I also have this way cool pamphlet from 1596 that is from Juan de Fuca, right? Or it's about Juan de Fuca. It's not his. And so you'll notice the spelling is weird because it's 1500s spelling. So just do the best you can. It's not very long. Work your way through it slowly. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of fun at the same time. And try to figure out who is this Juan de Fuca guy anyway, and what's he trying to sell? Okay, and then we have an oral history of the first ship seen by the Clatsop Nation. And so anyway, that's kind of fun too. And then your goals for the quarter due on Sunday. So there you have it. No weird places to find stuff. It's all right in your face. If you have any questions at all, I am very communicative. And so please contact me right away if you're confused about anything, or if you have stuff going on in your personal life. And I want to help, and I'm a great listener, and I can help you. So anyway, and don't let time go by, because I'm a nice person. I've seen it all, and there's nothing that you can tell me about class that if you get behind or whatever, and that you need to be embarrassed about or whatever. So anyway, I wonder how many times I can say whatever. So it's a beautiful afternoon. Happy first day of the quarter, and I will see you online.